Okay, so here we are in the home that we sprayed foam. I'm going to give a real quick update here. There is an issue, and I want you, if you're considering doing these spray foam cans here, this is the two I used. Kraken Fast Coat. Got a good Black Friday deal on both of these, and Stanley F99P. And they're both fire rated, grade A fire rated. I like that aspect. We have the place where we're living in here, plastic off, so we can keep it's nice and cozy, keep some good warmth in here. But here is the catch when it comes to these cans. I'll show you out here. See that drip right there? That drip and those drips and that drip, and there's random drips. These are coming from the ceiling. If you stand underneath one drip, you can kind of try to figure out where it came from. So there's some right there, looking up here, and you have to find the little crevice, because when the air with any moisture in it gets close or touches the metal or could get to, then it's going to freeze or just condense. Really, it's not going to be freezing. It was 10 degrees the other day, and we had a bunch of drips, but it's just that difference in temperature that does it. So you can find a drip on the floor, you can look up and try to figure out which crevice it came from. I'm going to get some cheap door and window spray foam. I think that's the one right there. It's hard to tell sometimes. And I'm going to be going over this entire ceiling. It's going to take some time. We got some over here. And it's hard, when you're spraying around little triangles. Oh, there it is. See the metal right there. So it's hard to catch all of these when you got, fogging up glasses sometimes and a mask and all this stuff. And you got people calling out for spray foam. The whole family were working in here together. So this entire ceiling has to be gone through, and I don't see that many. There was more drips when it was 10 degrees, so we'll keep monitoring. See, there's a drip right there. I think there's over 50 though. It's going to take some time, and you'll have to go above the drip and just find which hole was it and spray in there, because the big spray foam can spray really hard and fast, and as you can tell, it'll just add on top of everything else. And I don't want a big air cavity up in there next to that wall. I want to make sure all air is closed off, especially on the ceiling. So yeah, that's what it means. Just going over it again. I ordered another can this time of Sprayman spray foam. You can see on the wall, it's easier when you're going straight across to get a smooth spread. When we were facing up, they said have the cans at least 68 degrees. I think we were achieving that. Some of them just came out speckly, but I'd say get your cans to 80 degrees. Don't even get close, because it did seem to come out a little bit more uniform and less speckly when it was warm cans. Not above 90, but I'd say between 80 and 90. Okay, so that's the update. Little drips on the floor, and we're just going to have to go through it all. I got the extra Sprayman for the walls, because I know on some of the 2x6s and 8s, it's just a little bit thin. I just want to make sure we're covered. There were some little areas in the wall that seemed like it was less than 2 inches, and I want to get a good second coat. I mean, it looks like a good spray here, but I think that's only an inch or inch and a half. So I want to make sure everything's good. And remember, I'd say plan for more than 30% extra if you really want to have a good solid coating with this. I thought I could get pretty good. I did okay, but the cans are slightly different than the canisters. Now, I'll just mention this. I don't remember I mentioned in this video or my previous one, but I got I can buy the big canisters, A and B. If you want to spray foam this place, we have 3,700 square feet on the surfaces. 3,700. So that's a lot. And the two canisters to put 2 inches over all of this. The A and B things, going that route would have cost $9,500. I actually got a contractor to bid me out $9,500 to put 2 inches throughout. But then when I saw that I could get these 24, 27 ounce cans, we had over 600. and spray it. We did all that for $5,500, and then I decided to get enough to do 3 inches on the wall and 4 inches on the ceiling. So the ceiling has like 5 or 6 inches in some little areas and about 2 inches, 1.5 on some other areas. So it's just not as smooth, but would I recommend it? If you're willing to do, I don't know if I recommend a ceiling, if you're willing to go back over it and make sure you cover all the little spots, and if you live in a very cold environment, that's what it would take. You don't want condensation dripping down. Definitely not. And every little hole it covers over very quickly when you're spraying with these things needs to be very carefully filled in with a little tube and just a little door and window spray. It was a little cheaper to get those things. I think I'll grab those. Fill in the holes. So it's kind of slowed us down here a little bit. Plus the floor, we had a lot of that stuff on the floor here. So we had buffed it out with our little loaner machine there. And we're going to have to take up a lot of stuff. I put some green in some areas, but changed my mind. We're going to have to take that up. It didn't really mix with the gray that well. It kind of changed the look of the gray to look more purpley. So, yep, that's where we're at, guys. That's the update. I tried to do a shorter video, but just to show all these little areas and what we're dealing with. If you're interested in this, you can follow along, subscribe. We're building an off-grid post-frame building here. It's all off-grid. These windows will be, the ceilings will be open. And it's going to be pretty cool when it's done, but dealing with chronic illness and a lot of drawbacks here slows us down quite a bit. And thank you guys once again for those who have donated and supported our family through this time. It's been going on 8 years now, chronic illness, and so many people have helped us, and we're so thankful for your continued support as well. And we're going to continue plugging along here. God's in charge, and we're just happy to be here, guys. So thankful for what we do have, and just trusting the Lord to bring us through the rest of the way here. Have a blessed week.